Okay, welcome to the first practice task for Adobe After Effects. Today we're going to be making a falling star meme video. It's quite a few years old now. The video requires what looks like a normal video and then usually some sort of looping animation over the falling star music clip with space or something. So please look it up if you don't know how to do it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to use Roto Brush to remove our falling object. So do that, make sure you have After Effects open, a new project. I've included some files in this tutorial so you can download them. So import file, and then I'm going to get my shooting stars video, so falling star. Okay, let's drag that onto the stage. You can see here I've just selected a really basic video of a cult, just sort of, being excited, jumping around. So this is the falling star bit. So what we need to do today is use the Roto Brush. So we select the Roto Brush tool, then we're going to double click on the image. Then we'll zoom in a bit so we can see our cult, and then we're going to draw to our best ability the cult to separate it from the background. Okay, so it wasn't a terribly good guess at it. So we hit Alt key to remove the parts we don't want, which is most of the background here. Okay, getting better. Keep doing it until we're happy with what we need to remove. Okay, we can just tidy it up a bit, zoom in. Okay, we'll pan up a bit and just check the top of the calf. Okay, we can fix it up a bit. Just get the little bits in that we need to. So basically, the quality of the video is going to make a big difference on how easy is this to do. This is quite a poor quality video, but for the purpose of what we're doing, it's not too bad. So what we'll do is we'll just double check we're happy with that. So far, we're just fine tuning the removal of some of the stuff we don't think is applicable. So we hit page down again. Remember, it'll take a while for the AI to catch up. So you need to give it some time every time you hit the frame for it to catch up. So you can see here, we need to fix up these legs here. So what we'll do to save some time is we're just going to rotoscope probably up to here. So once you select the active toggle transparency grid, what we need to do now is we need to export it. So file, export, add to render queue. Then you need to select the lossless RGB plus alpha. Okay. And then save it somewhere. Call it falling star final. Then what we can do is we're going to import this AVI once we render it, which we'll do now, into Premiere Pro. So we have no Premiere Pro. Then we go new project. We'll call this falling star meme. Make sure you save it somewhere. Then press OK. So I'm going to import our falling star final. And then we're going to import our space video. And then we're going to import also our pre-falling star video, which is before the incident of the horse jumping. And then finally, we're going to import the song. All right, so first thing we want to do is we'll drag in the first pre-falling star meme. So drag that one onto the stage timeline. If I press play, Okay, you can see it's just a horse jumping around. You've noticed that there's some audio included in there, so we can remove that by selecting the arrow tool, right-clicking, then unlinking, and we'll just remove that audio. The next thing we want to do is we want to bring in that Falling Star horse. So we go to Falling Star Final, drag that in so directly after it. Okay, so we've accidentally added one too many videos, so we select the selection tool, let's remove one of those. Okay, we also need to unlink that audio from there. Right click on there, we'll unlink that, then we'll delete that audio. So what we have now is the colt with its mother. So I'll just zoom out of this a bit so you can see the timeline a bit better. So we start with the colt with its mother, and then we have the horse jumping. So all we can do is we can repeat that loop as many times as we want to. So first thing we want to do is we want to repeat that just a few times. So we copy it, and then you can move the playhead over to where you want to paste it. Paste it a few times. And then you can see here, it looks like it's jumping. And then what we need to do is we need to include our space video. So we'll drag the space video onto the timeline of V2, and we'll have that start here. And you can see that the space video has got some text at the beginning, so we might just scroll out a bit. And then we'll do a razor cut, so we don't have that text. Making sure you remove the tail. And what we'll do is we'll drag that back so it starts with our dancing foal. You notice that there's sound there, so we'll need to unlink that also and remove that video sound. So if we press play now, the colt now looks like, so you can see we can't see our colt because of the way layers work inside Adobe Premiere Pro. So what we need to do is we need to group these and move them to another layer. So just hold the Shift key down. So I'll do it again. Hold the Shift key down. Right click, group, and then what we can do is we can just drag this above it. So now you can see our colt. So maybe we'll just drag this back onto its right layers. So now we've got our colt with its mother. Press play. And then we can see it jumping on a space background. Okay, so the final step to any good Falling Star meme is to have the sound. So I've got the music clip here. So our final step is to import the Shooting Star song. So just be careful with not overlaying the clip with the rest of it. So we have to unlink it because it's a music clip. So we unlink it, remove that Shooting Star sound clip. So then what we need to do is we just need to time the beginning to be with the when the beat starts. So let's try this out. So we'll drag it all the way back to the beginning. Press play. Okay, not quite there yet. So we'll need to cut some of this out. And you can see we're getting pretty close now. So let's see how this looks. Okay, so that's your first Falling Star meme. My advice is you can either further modify using the resources available in this channel, or if you look in the description below, I have given you a link to websites that let you download copyright-free videos. I strongly suggest you do this because you learn a lot more by using your own resources. And that's how you do your first Falling Star meme. Thank you for watching this video.